All right, Smoke. You want to start by introducing yourself, who you are, and what you do, what you about?
Yo, I'm the kid Smoke the Creator, and I don't miss.
Yes, ma'am.
Yo,
Yes,
man,
ma'am.
I'm the kid Smoke the Creator, man. I'm from Florida,
Mm-hmm.
that dirty water, and
That
I'm I'm
dirty
just
water.
I'm just
Yes, ma'am.
somewhere. I'm just someone that's real. I don't sugarcoat shit. I tell you what it is. Don't give a fuck how you feel about it. I'm not here to ponder on how you feel about what I feel and what I know. I'm
Right,
just here to tell you what I know, and it's up to you on how you take what I know.
right.
So yeah, that's me.
When did you wake up, or when did you know, get into like your purpose that you are on right now, the path that you're on right now? When did that happen, and how did that happen?
That happened May, right? Happened in May. Oh no, it's May right now. So it happened in I really started waking up in March.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um I had my spiritual awakening. I like to call it the Kundalini because of the type of awakening I had.
Right.
Everything happened quick. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's only been 4 months, right?
Right.
Well, not even fucking 4 months. March, April, May. It's been 2 months. And when I started in March, I only had 900 and something followers, 989 followers to be exact, right?
Right.
In 2 months, I have 144,000.
That's big. That's
So,
actually crazy. You blew up real fast.
so it all started with a break. It didn't start with the breakup though, so I don't know how to really put it because everything just happened. It just happened. So I don't know when I really woke up. I
Mm-hmm.
can't really tell you when I really woke up, but when I noticed that I was waking up was when I went through this breakup.
Okay.
Was waking up 2012, 2013.
So yeah, I awakened. Well, my manager was just letting me know I was waking up. I was waking up since 2012, 2013.
You
Right.
didn't realize.
I just didn't realize it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But which makes a lot of sense now that he said that because I've been experiencing it, like actually like questioning a lot of things I was experiencing around 2012, 2013. So that makes a lot more sense
Mm-hmm.
actually. But more of like, cause I did time in the penitentiary, so I was talking to somebody that was still in the penitentiary, that is still in the penitentiary. Um, because I know I loved her. I just and I knew she didn't love me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But because I loved her, I thought I felt and I thought that she would change.
Right.
I felt that I could change her, but I couldn't. It's her loss. But woke up. It's just something she said that snapped me out of that matrix.
Right.
And her exact words was, "I'ma just message you when I feel like it. When you on point." Like basically saying like her exact words were, "When you're ready to do what I say," basically,
Right.
and just go with my flow. Cause
Hmm.
she a real hoe.
You said she was a hoe?
She was a hoe,
Ooh, that's
but I
crazy.
was too though.
Hmm.
I was a real bad one. But it's okay. We ain't talking about that. We talking about how I awaken, right?
Right.
And that's basically what really snapped me out of it. I've been awake, but it snapped me out of the whole
Hmm.
goddamn matrix. But I knew I was awakening when I started quieting because I'm a talker.
Yeah.
I like to talk. I like to bitch. You tell me something, I'm going to tell the whole world.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it, like you know what I'm saying, I'm just a voicer. And it's not that you could tell me like, and now if you told me something like that that's not supposed to be told, I could keep that. But if you tell me to say something that I feel that should be said, I'm gonna say it. You feel me? And that's how I used to be. But I had to learn to quiet myself. I had to
Yeah.
learn to quiet because all things, even though you feel that people need to know, they're not gonna understand. So you just speaking openly and you just putting things out in the universe in the wrong people can grasp it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just have to understand. I had to understand that. I didn't understand that at the time. So that's, you know what I'm saying? Just understanding that life itself, you have to know how to balance. You have to learn to balance. And I didn't know
Right.
that. Yeah.
So what's your belief on like God? Like what do you believe in?
God ain't real.
You say God not real?
God ain't real.
Okay, explain.
Okay, so you watch 607 on. I know you do because it's all your
Yeah, yeah,
content.
yeah. No, that's
How
yeah.
was that the first you heard?
No, I'm not. He talks about God is real. He talks
No,
about
he
like
don't. No, he don't. He tell you Abraxas is real, not God.
he basically says like God is within you. He's not saying he don't think God is
Right.
outside of you.
Abraxas is within you. God is a man. Abraxas is
Okay.
feminine and masculine. Sophia is that energy that came to earth and built the
Okay.
firmament. She's the god of the land, the earth. She's the god of the earth. And I've
Okay.
heard him say that too.
Yeah. Now he did.
See,
This is
Sophia
Sophia.
is the dimmer. He says that.
Yeah.
But we're not speaking on 607. We're
Yeah.
speaking on the truth. The truth is, yes, Sophia is the god of this earth, which is a
Right.
female anyway. Sophia is that that separation energy. So she's that man and female energy. So
Okay. Yeah.
she's the one that separated the two. She's the one that built this whole fucking matrix. She built this shit.
Hmm.
She's the one that dialogued this shit.
Right.
Because it's all unbalanced. So now we have to figure out what's the balance.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Because Sophia decided to come and do her own thing because she felt that she didn't need nobody else.
Now that no, okay. Now I understand you. That makes
You get what
sense.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
She felt that she
So
didn't need
what you're
nobody.
saying is Abraxas is the almighty creator that was created from darkness, right? And Abraxas' attribute was Sophia. And Sophia created the Dimmerge or the reality that we live in now, which we Earth. So she created all of this. Right. So is she like the bad energy then? Or she created bad energy?
You got bad energy.
Hmm.
She's balanced energy. She's
She's
the energy
okay.
that she's the energy that's showing you the balance. She's the energy that's showing you, hey, you need to balance this. You have to balance this.
Hmm.
Because if you don't balance it, it's gonna fuck everything up. So
Right.
she's the energy that's showing you that, hey, what it was is Sophia just got bored. Okay?
Right.
She
Hmm.
just got bored. She got tired of just exploring in the outer dome. So she
Yeah.
just started exploring. And when she did, she's like, oh shit, I got these powers. Let me do this. I don't need this. I don't need him. I don't even need him. I could just do all this myself. But she needed the man to create the structure, like the energy, like that force. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. Hmm.
But now this is why men have, when they get these certain emotions, they want to go kill. They want to go steal instead of voicing. instead of acknowledging. Because Sophia decided to create this thing on her own instead of going to that masculine and going and structuring it the way it should have been.
Right.
So now you have the elites doing what they do, and it's 202 right now. That you have the
Mm-hmm.
elites doing what they do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Sophia doing, and then you have Brax is doing what it does,
Right.
right?
But Brax is just observed. It observes his creation, right? It don't really do anything.
So he just only thing it does, because it's not a he or a
I
she.
mean, yeah.
The only thing it does is it's more of like a guide tool. It's a guidance.
Okay.
So it's directing you. So when you get downloads from our ancestors, which is you, from
Mm-hmm.
your higher self,
Mm-hmm.
that's a praxis. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Because that's that God, that feminine and masculine energy connecting together as one.
Yeah, I got you. No, that makes sense. Do you think slavery ever happened? Is slavery real, or is that just something that they tell us?
We're our own slaves. You have to
Explain.
understand. When we allow and believe what others tell us about us, we enslave ourselves.
Right.
This earth is a slave. This
Mm-hmm.
universe, this dome we're in is a fucking slave ship. What do you think it's in the shape of a form of a fucking spaceship? If you really look at the fucking dome, it's as a spaceship, right?
Right.
We're in a spaceship. We're in hell. We're in the prison.
So you believe Earth, this is hell.
Yeah, I know it's hell. I don't believe shit.
So this is the lowest dimension.
There you go, bingo.
Let's talk about the rapture for a minute. What do you think do you think that's real? Do you think that's a thing that's actually going to happen, or do you think that's just
Everything is real. It's happening right now.
mm-hmm.
Everything is real,
Yeah.
but it's not in a physical sense. It's a
Yeah.
spiritual thing. The
Mm-hmm.
rapture is going on every fucking second in your fucking head. When you got them ego trip moment, that's a rapture moment.
Mm.
When you got that moment where something is telling you, oh man, you ain't shit. Because it's not you. You know you the shit. So when you got
Yeah.
a thought coming to your head that you're not the shit, you gotta acknowledge that shit.
Yeah.
Acknowledge that shit. Hold up, who the fuck is this? Because I know this ain't me. Can't
Right.
be me. Because I know that I'm the motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Nah, yeah, I got you.
So you have to understand that when the ego speaks, you have to know the difference. You have to know the difference from your voice and the voice from others. Because it's not all your thoughts. It's
Right.
thoughts of others that's around you and that you come in encounter with. Whether you walk past them in the store, or whether it's your mother, or whether it's the CIA,
Right.
they're able to channel your thoughts. You're a radio.
Right.
So that's what happens. You have to know the difference. You're in a rapture every day. That's a rapture. You're fighting with others all the time. You're shadow working with others all times.
Right.
You're going through a rapture.
That makes sense. I believe that we are not being shown nearly half of how big or how spacious or what's really out there in this realm.
Not
W-
physically, but if you tap in spiritually, you'll see it all.
But physically, in a sense, are
Play with
we are they showing us the minimum? Are they not are they they're hiding something in a
showing y'all
sense?
that at the bare. They showing y'all that at the bare minimum.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is really out there that they don't want us to,
You,
you said us? Me?
you,
Okay,
you're out.
elaborate.
You have to understand something, bro. This shit is amazing to me because it pisses me off. So you're right here, right?
Right.
You're listening to me right now, but I see a body. I see a man with a fucking hair on his face,
Mm-hmm.
on his top of his lips, right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what I see, and
Uh-huh.
you just doing this for whatever reason. This is what I
Yeah.
see,
Uh-huh.
but and this is what I see in the physical.
Mm-hmm.
But what I see in the spiritual is a soul, a spirit trying to figure out what's real and what's not. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, am I on point or am I on point?
No, you on point.
With that being said, you're an atom, not an atom, an atom, atom, meaning you're literally space, ping, space, ping, space, ping. You're space and sound,
Right.
space and vibration, space and frequency. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So what I mean by that is you're literally not real. Okay, the only thing that's real about you is your spirit, your voice.
Right.
When they say the spirit speaks, you're literally speaking. That's your spirit. When you're speaking, that's your spirit.
Right.
So you have to understand, you're not real. So you're literally everywhere. Like them aliens.
Aren't we just condensed light? That's like physical matter.
Say that again.
Aren't we basically just condensed light?
We're light.
That's physical. Yeah, like everything, basically.
We're
But what you were
light.
saying about the aliens?
We are aliens, like those aliens that's in them pyramids, that's coming out of them beings, that's coming out of them pyramids. With them.
Mm-hmm.
See, we're just our ancestors. We've done this so many times, but we regenerate. We don't die.
Right.
The atom does. You know what I'm saying? See, like this nail polish, right? I could just peel it off and it's nothing.
Right.
I could just rub it in my fingers, right? And then there'll be
Right.
no more because it's just
Okay.
space. It's just space. Like what people don't understand when be like the wall is really an atom. Meaning I could literally put a hammer to this wall right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a hole. It's just white stuff just falling down, right?
Right.
But that white stuff dissolves. That white stuff becomes space. It isn't solid anymore.
Yeah.
You look in that space where that white stuff that is now nothing is just space,
Right. Now
right?
I understand. Now I got
But
you. I
but now
understand.
there's solid shit all around that space.
Mm-hmm.
I could just put my arm through that space and I feel nothing, but I feel everything because I am that space. Get where I'm coming
Hmm.
from?
Yeah. No, that make
It's
a lot of sense. I ain't never
it's
think of it like that. That's crazy.
it's deep. It's deeper
Yeah.
than what you think it is, bro.
Yeah.
But when you at a low vibration, you will never understand that shit, bro. You gotta understand the overstand. You can't overstand unless you understand. You can't understand unless you understand first.
Mm-hmm. ChatGPT, robots, artificial intelligence.
You,
What's it?
you,
You, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
you. You created. So you have to understand who fuck created cars.
We did.
How the fuck were we able to create a car?
Shit. The brain download shit.
Okay. It is
So why,
you.
why?
Okay, before a car can generate, right? Who
Yeah.
has to get in that car, sit down in that fucking seat, and actually make that car fucking move?
Shit, we do.
I don't give a fuck how robotic Tesla is.
Mm-hmm.
Who has to go and push a button for that fucking car to stop?
All right.
You
Like,
you are that robot. We are most of us are visual learners, right?
yeah.
You have some that has the talent of hearing it and memorizing it, right? When I light this blunt, right? I light this blunt in order for the smoke to come in, right?
Right.
I had to create that. I had to
Mm-hmm.
create. Why do you think it's good to talk to your weed, to talk to your blunt, to tell it what to do? And when you tell it what to do, it does just that.
Right.
Because you
This is
fucking
just like the spirit in the body.
right. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to me just telling you this, you're not gonna believe it unless it resonates with you, right?
Right.
Okay. So you would have to go and look this shit up if it doesn't resonate with you. So you'll be like, she say this, but I'm gonna have to look this shit up. Cause
Yeah.
it's don't sound like this don't sound right. And then you look it up and you're like, whoa. Cause you're a visual learner. You have to visualize it first. So when they made this car, Spirit said, let me make this car so I can show them just how powerful they are.
Okay.
So now you're in this car, you're making this car move, you're making this car go every which way.
Mm-hmm.
Your car flipped over. You wonder why the car flipped over. You made it flip over. You thinking
Well,
it's the car in front of you or the car behind you that hit you, but it's really you. It's your energy. Whatever energy you have, whatever frequency you're on.
okay. So there's really no such thing as accidents then.
No, it's no accident.
Uh,
Everything happens for a reason.
right.
There's a purpose and reason for every fucking thing. No accident. It isn't real. Nothing's real. GTA shit.
You said nothing's an accident. How like you gotta help me understand like if I'm at the red light or whatever and I'm chilling or whatever, not expecting nothing to happen, and the car come ram in the back of me. Please explain to me how that's my fault or that is my power doing that or whatever. Because I definitely have a
What were
hard
you
time
thinking about at
understanding.
that red light? What were you thinking about at that red
Not
light?
not getting hit in the back by a car.
What were you thinking about at the red light?
I mean, it don't matter. I could be
What were you thinking about?
I could be thinking about food. I could be thinking
Were you thinking?
about my
Were you thinking? Like you could be thinking, damn man, I'm broke as fuck right now, bro. Damn,
yeah.
bro, I hate this shit, bro. Damn, bro, man, something got to change.
What if I'm happy as
Boom.
hell though? What if I'm happy as hell though, and I'm over here spot positive as hell?
You could be positive here, but is your energy positive here? Are you on a positive vibration?
Yeah.
Because you have to also understand this. Are you protected? Because you could be going through a spiritual attack.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily your fault, but it wasn't an accident.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Somebody could be literally saying, man, I want this fuck nigga dead. Anyway necessary, any means necessary. And if you just happy and just vibrating and you're not having any protection, boom.
So how do you protect yourself?
You gotta get right, nigga. You gotta get in that spiritual mode.
You
You
gotta
know what
get
I'm
in
saying?
that spiritual mode.
You gotta get right. What
Yeah.
what 607 up say? This a real spirit party. You cannot get in. Soft J.
These are
Jesus.
Jen.
Soft Jen. Well,
Yeah.
God, my mom. Real shit. It's a
Nah,
real
yeah,
spirit
you be
party.
spamming that one. Yeah.
It's a real spirit party.
Yeah.
You gotta really get right. Like you gotta really. This shit ain't no joke, bro. So
Yeah.
what you would do is you would in tune with yourself. Tap in with self. Look at the time.
That's crazy.
So you gotta tap in with self. You have
Right.
to connect with self. Stillness.
Okay.
And
So since you showed me the time, what 222 angel numbers is? I heard that's how we know high ancestors or whoever they interact with us or whatever.
that's how we know we're aligned.
Oh, when you
We're
see
on
angel numbers,
yes, we are on the right track.
I see them all the time. But I don't. I mean, it sometimes is rare, but they mean something like 777, 666, 555.
Yeah, it means things. Yes. Abundance. It means you're speaking on what you're supposed to be speaking on at the
Hmm.
time. It means whatever you feel it means at the time.
Right.
At this moment, it means I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm saying what I'm supposed to be saying.
Right. Hmm.
Y'all go and look for the fucking meaning of it and don't even understand. It means what you feel it means.
Right.
It means whatever you feel it means at that moment.
Right.
That's what it means.
Okay. So it's just letting you know that you okay, you in the right space, you in the right,
I'm doing the
yeah,
right thing.
you're doing the right thing. Okay. So I seen one of your videos talking about the three numbers 666 and how they made it demonic when it's really you. Can you speak on that a little bit? Or
They made it
we
demonic because they want you to, they trying to say that you're demonic. You're the beast.
right.
Melanated people, I like to call us space.
Hmm.
Space, they want to call us the beast. They trying to call us the beast. They're saying that we're we're the devil. Black sheep.
Yeah.
It's a real spirit party. You cannot get in. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah.
So it's what it's really saying is you're a glitch. You're a
Hmm.
virus. But what it means is you're a brasses, your power, your source, your frequency, your
Hmm.
vibration. You create everything. All things were created through you.
Right.
You are what they're trying to say you're not.
Hmm.
So
Right.
that's the easiest as I can put it for you guys, because a lot of y'all just ain't got no sense.
A lot of us program, man. We all, a whole bunch of generation, we all
I
program.
was programmed, but god damn.
Why is food such a weapon? Why is it being used to get us gone?
Well, that's anything they used to get us done. That just shows that food isn't the only thing getting us gone.
You said who what?
Food isn't the only thing that gets us gone.
Oh, I know.
Why is
It's a lot of
anything
things.
gone? But that's just another reason why everything is meant to get us gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's control. You can eat whatever the fuck you want to eat. It's all in the mind. And that's
So
what
if
you
I'm
have to.
so if I'm eating this fried chicken, right, and I say it's good for my body, and hence is it gonna be
It's
good for my
gonna be
body?
good for your body.
Really?
It's good for your body.
So I can literally I can
You
go eat.
create the power of that chicken. Whatever you want that chicken to do for your body, that's what that chicken will do for your body.
Really?
Whether you thinking it or you saying it.
So you really saying it really don't matter what you eat?
That's really what I'm saying.
But don't you have to have like
Balance. Now you know that Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, all that shit is pesticide. You know that shit is bad for you, right? So why eat it?
yeah,
That's just being a fool.
right,
Why eat it? Just because you know that you can generate, don't mean don't be a fool. Because you know your body and your spirit doesn't allow certain things. When you're higher on a higher vibration, your body and your spirit will not allow your body to consume
right.
certain things
So it's
because
like
you're at a higher level. You know,
yeah,
when you know better, you do better.
right.
So,
So I've been hearing like I mean Caucasians, right? They haven't been as long. I mean around. I mean we're the original. We're the creation. Black people are the creation of all races, correct? So when what white people, Caucasian people haven't been around that long. How is it that what we used to be or how we used to interact or whatever, how did like everything sort of flip? Like where they used to be, and they're kind of like where we at in a sense, if you know what I mean. Like we kind of like flipped. Like now we're on the bottom, and they're like you know
we're,
higher or
we're,
like.
we were, we were never on the bottom.
Hmm.
We were never on the bottom. That's the thing. That's not true. We were just muted.
Right.
Just muted. Um,
Muted.
we have to understand what's really going on.
Right.
So white tees are what you would call lost souls.
Say it one more time.
White tees are what you would call lost souls,
Okay.
meaning they have no soul. They've lost it.
Hmm.
Um, they're they're more of like the demons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like
You said white people are demons?
white tees are more of like the demons. So
What are
that
white tees? What is that?
so white
White.
tees are the same as white, but
Hmm.
it you have to understand not all people that has that white skin tone are lost souls.
Right.
Colors color is an illusion.
Yeah.
You have to go within the soul. You have to look within the spirit. The spirit and the soul connects. That's how it makes it one. That's how it makes it what it is. That's how you create the body when the spirit and soul connect.
Hmm.
Right? That's how you
Yeah.
connect one. So you have to understand when you have just a vessel with nothing inside, it's just a string. that you're able to just pull and pull, and it just comes right on down.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So you have to understand that color is an illusion. It's not real. I know that black means space. So that's what they're calling us. They're calling us the unknown.
Right.
When they're calling you black, they're calling you the unknown. Meaning your power.
Right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
White is space. But it's a space with color.
Mm.
Get what I'm saying?
I understand.
It's
All
a
right.
it's a light. It is a light. So you just have to understand that when you put white and black together, it becomes what? One.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you no longer see that white. I mean that black.
Yeah.
Right? You just see that white, right?
Right.
So you have to understand. This shit, bro, it pisses me off because it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck have I been doing for this long? You know what I'm saying?
You talking about before you had your spiritual awakening? Or
Right.
before you? Yeah.
And I know what I've been doing, but it's
You
like, why?
you're just a part of the system at that point. You had to kind of step out
Right.
of it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's what I created. It's what I positioned, the way I positioned it before I came back.
Right.
It's how I wanted it to be.
Hmm.
So
Okay, what do you think about diagnosis, like mental diagnosis
you're
and
not meant
huh?
you're not meant to. It's just a spiritual awakening.
Yeah, right. Like I'll see some things like, when people get diagnosed with like bipolar disorder or all these disorders that they paint out, on people. I heard they were just gifts, really, like spiritual gifts that's not you're not really grounded in. So you're not able to really you're just not grounded. Like you don't know your power in a sense, right? So it's like you're kind of all over the place. So it's like you're not able to like receive like what they said. I think bipolar disorder is like two energies that you inhabit or something like that, and you're not grounded enough to where like you uh
You're not balanced.
not be balanced. That's what I'm trying to say, basically.
You're going between the feminine. You're battling between the feminine and the masculine. That's all it is.
Hmm.
With bipolar, when you're going through that phase, you're trying to balance your feminine. So like with men, you're told you're programmed to believe that crying is means you're weak.
Yeah,
You've been told to believe that voicing your opinion is a sign of weakness.
yeah.
So when you're told those things, what do?
You ball it up. You kind of just hold on to it.
You act on it, right?
Yeah, act on it, or you just yeah.
It's no wars about it. it you
Some
act
people, I
on
mean,
it.
a lot of people don't act on it. Some people just, I mean, I feel like
Everybody,
eventually,
everybody act on it, bro. Come
what
on,
about? I mean, you don't think it's people out there that just like just hold on to it like until they kind of explode, and then I feel like
everybody eventually until they explode. So they eventually do fucking what, bro?
Shit.
When they explode, what they doing? They gonna act on it, right?
Yeah. Well.
Exactly, bro.
Hmm.
You're gonna eventually act on it. Everybody is gonna act on it because it's what you were taught. It's what you were programmed to do.
Right.
What you tell your mind to do. When
Hmm.
you're sitting there pondering on some shit, like, man, this nigga really pissed me off. Like, I really want to slap the fuck out of this nigga, bro. Do it. Slap the fuck out of that nigga. That nigga tried the fuck out you, bro.
You said do it?
I should. Should. I should do it. Like, I should slap the fuck out of that nigga. What the
Yeah.
fuck is stopping you, bro? You scary, bro. You scary as fuck. Like, you battle with yourself, and then eventually you just pounding down. Nah, I ain't gonna do it right now. I ain't gonna do it this time. But next time that fuck nigga do it, I'm gonna fuck that nigga up, bro. Shouldn't have to be a next time. And then before you even know it, you just go out there and just BAM!
Hmm. Yeah.
You gotta balance. You gotta balance.
Yeah.
It's the ego, it's the feminine and that masculine trying to uh,
Right.
Now let's just connect, but stop fighting each other.
Right.
Just connect. Y'all both got something that y'all both need.
Right.
So just connect, man. Girl and boy. God damn it. You feel me?
Yeah. Speaking of masculine and feminine, I can recall Unc saying that you need to balance the two to get out of hell, basically.
Yes,
Can you explain that a little bit?
sure. So you're in hell, right?
We're in hell. Yeah.
So the first dimension, which is the third dimension, is hell. The lowest dimension, right?
Right.
That's when you're focused on material, when you're focused on chasing, when
Hmm.
you're focused on like this chair I'm sitting on. I know that this chair right here I'm sitting on is fucking space. I know that if
Right.
I put a fucking lighter to this chair right now, it's gonna start burning.
Right.
And a flame is gonna appear.
Hmm.
And that flame I could just blow and it just go other ways and then I could just think. Stop. And that shit will just stop. And when it does stop, half of this chair is gone.
Right.
What am I gonna sit on? Right?
Yeah.
So it's literally space. So it's literally an illusion. So when you realize that, you're like, okay, so I could just throw this and it just hit the ground. I heard it hit the ground, right?
Hmm.
But it was just a vibration. It was just a vibration that it hit.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it didn't hit the ground, it hit a vibration. And when it hit that vibration, now that vibration told it, okay, calm down, you're floating, you're good. Right?
Right.
So now that lighter is now floating with everything else. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Or
Yeah.
it break. So once you figure that out, okay, now you're on a higher vibration, you connect another piece. Now you're going through an emotional stage to where you're like, all this shit you've been through, but you feeling that shit. And now you can't just push it down. It's nowhere for to push it down at. Now it's just coming out, you're acknowledging it. Now
Yeah.
you're like, fuck nigga. Now you paint your nails because you know that there's no masculinity or femininity in this. There's a
Right.
meaning in this. So, I'm painting my nails because I know I'm protected. I'm painting my nails because I know I'm wealthy because I know what I am. So now I'm able to do this. So now I'm connected with my feminine and masculinity, right? Now you can't tell me shit. No matter what you say, I know I'm not gay. I know I'm just tapped in
Ain't it the
to
same though?
my
Gay and straight?
gay and straight is happy.
And at the end of the day, isn't it just judgment? Gay, somebody calls
It's
somebody gay and
judgment.
straight. Yeah.
It's judgment.
All right.
That's it. Because it's often hearsay, she say. Like, come on, bro. Like, I like a man, right? It's okay for a female to like females. Y'all fuck niggas like that shit. With them fuck niggas, I'm not gonna say y'all fuck niggas because that's including you. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say them fuck niggas.
Mm-hmm.
They cool with it. They cool. It's a turn on for them when we gay.
Yeah.
But it's sickening when a man is gay.
Literally.
It turns that they kill him.
Yeah.
I don't get that, man. I don't get it. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas just around here just mad because you seeing something in you.
Mm.
Come on, bro. It pisses you out, don't it?
So the people that's really the most homophobic is who they truly are deep down.
Yes.
Hmm. Because I'm not
Why do you think it
homophobic.
pisses
I
them
can
off?
kick it. I can kick it with a gay dude. As long as you don't touch me, I'm good. I don't care about no
But that's
like. But I
all.
always found it weird.
But this is weird to you because it's you're homophobic.
Yeah.
You're homophobic. You
Yeah.
haven't tapped into your femininity.
Yeah.
You got to tap into that shit. It doesn't mean you're gonna go start fucking men.
Yeah.
That's not what that means. 607 loves pussy,
Yeah.
but he's tapped into his femininity.
Yeah.
You
To
get
where
what I'm saying?
people think he gay all the time. I don't think he gay. He just,
But
yeah,
I
he
know he's
very
not
different.
gay. I know he's
Yeah.
not gay.
Hmm.
I know he's happy. Well, he's gay because he's happy, but
No.
he's not the term that they're trying to pertain to be.
So
He's
the
not. He's
balance of
not
both.
that technology. See
So,
that?
okay, yeah, so I get it. I think I get it now. So the balance of both is like true happiness, I guess. Like
Yes.
you
Being you, knowing the truth, just living with no remorse, no regret, because it's all an experience. You're here to create chaos where chaos needs to be created.
hmm
You hear me? Because you're a demon slayer. Well, I know I am.
you're a demon slayer.
I'm a demon slayer, so I create chaos where them demons at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I kill them bitches.
Mm.
That's
Okay.
what it is.
That's hard. So what you think? How do you what's your belief with Jesus and in the coming of Jesus? And do you believe that Jesus will come back?
I'm here.
You hear?
I'm here.
Hmm. Explain.
I'm Jesus.
Is
You're
everybody
Jesus.
Jesus?
Everybody's Jesus.
Explain
I
for the
can't
people that
say
don't know.
everybody ain't Jesus.
Right.
Everybody ain't Jesus. But
Hmm.
144,000 of us, we're Jesus.
Ain't that just a frequency though? That's not a number of people, that's just a frequency, huh?
The frequency. But only 144,000 will reach that frequency.
Hmm.
Get where I'm coming from?
No, I got you. So how do you understand when you on that frequency?
Because what I'm doing. I'm able to tell you what's going on without even reading about it or ever even
Opening a book or documentary.
none of that.
That's true. Well, you tapped in there.
Comes from
Tap,
another dimension. It comes from another frequency, another vibration. Only a few have it.
yeah.
You may not have all of it. May only have some of it. Doesn't
Well,
mean you're chosen because you don't have all of it. We're here to do certain things. Some of
right.
us are do all things.
Well,
I'm a jack of all trades.
right.
Sing, I rap, I dance, I do this, I can create a beat, I
No.
write all that shit, like beatbox, all that. Like, I could do all that. Like I'm all of that. Like teach me how to cook something, I can cook it.
No.
I don't say I don't know how to cook. I say I choose not to cook.
Right.
I choose not to know how to cook.
No.
When I'm ready to learn to cook, I will.
No.
But
I
and I
agree.
choose how to drive. When I'm ready to learn how to drive, I will.
You don't drive? Hmm.
No,
Why? Why is that?
well, I've always been told all my life that I can't drive because of my vision. So I believed it. But then I woke up and it was like, fuck these bitches, I'm finna drive.
Religion.
What about religion?
Do you think it's?
I know it's
It's
not religion.
I don't believe in religion either. I think it's honestly a box. It's something
Oh,
control. Yeah, for sure.
it's a
That's
control
why.
mechanism.
That's why it's a church. It's a church on every block. All of it is. They just trying to keep. They try to keep the peace too. To the you know. It's. I feel like it's a way of keeping order. You know, try to keep people happy. Try to keep people grounded and like accept the fact of what they doing. It's like all you need is God, and you're gonna be good. Like they preach. It's a lot of preaching of the afterlife and nothing. Of you know what we can do right now as a people. You know.
Wait, hold up. What are you insinuating? Wait, you said it's uh it's just to keep peace too?
Yeah, to like it's to keep people have hope, to give people hope of
Hope isn't fucking real.
hey,
Why? No, hold on.
like you know what I'm saying? Like, I
No,
mean,
I
obviously you going
don't.
to church, people,
No, hold up. Hold up.
go ahead.
You gotta understand something, bro. You just lost me. Cause listen, with religion, they don't give a fuck about what you hope or what you believe. But they need you to believe something, right?
Hmm. Yeah,
So they need you to believe something in order for their belief for what they're doing to work. It takes your energy.
right,
It takes your energy to charge that shit. It takes that energy to make that shit happen because they don't have the power.
right,
So they need your power. So what they do something that'll control you so that they can come and get the power that they need from you whenever they need to. Whenever they need to recharge, they light a candle or they say, let's pray. Let's cast spells.
hmm.
Let's kill. That's what praying is. Pray and Prey is the fucking same thing.
Hmm.
Okay?
Yeah,
So when you're praying, you're praying.
right,
So you have to understand that, man. And it's 3:23 right now. So You have to understand that when you doing that shit, but when you speaking certain shit, you're casting spells. So why would you want to have hope and believe in something that's never going to exist? Jesus that you're looking for is you. The God that you're looking to appear in the sky is you.
Yeah.
Okay? So why are you believing in something that you would never find because it's already there? You can't find something that's already there.
Mm-hmm.
You can look for it,
Yeah.
but you can't search. You can't expect for a man to appear in the clouds when you are
Yeah.
the man. You are that man that's in the clouds. Why?
Yeah.
Because you are clouds. You are space. You are a brashes. So why believe in anything? Why believe anything? I rather know than believe.
Right.
So whether you when you're believing in, I believe in abraxas because I know abraxas is what it is. When you say I believe in Jesus, I believe in God, I'm a Christian. When you say those things, you're basically saying I'm a mule.
Hmm.
You're basically saying I'm a slave.
Hmm.
To be real,
That's not what believing in yourself, huh? You believing in something outside yourself.
right? You're listen, but you gotta understand, like you believe in that kind of shit, you're selling your soul. You're
Yeah.
selling your soul.
Yeah.
Period.
So atheists basically people that are atheists basically believe in themselves.
Are awakened.
Say that again?
We're awakened.
You said we're awakened?
That's what atheist is. We're the awakened.
Hmm. What do you believe about reincarnation?
It's
Is
real.
it is real? How many times I remember talking to you before, you said you've been here a couple times.
Five.
Five to be exact. How do you know?
And not to be exact, five that I know of.
Five that you know of.
I
Do
know
you
I ain't
I
this
heard
five
like
times.
you just so was certain things pop up from like your past life. Is it dreams? Like there's
It
certain things you remember?
could be a dream. It could be me sitting here right now, and it just pop up. Same thing that just come up, and I'm like, okay, where did this come from? And I know this ain't me right now, so I'm like, okay. But I hear my voice. I have the same voice, same sound. I'm like, okay, hmm. So this be in my other life.
Hmm.
Oh, this is what I was in this life. Makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to do that.
So you just connect your voice. Like you remember. I mean, obviously, but you remember the voice. Like you just connect with the voice, and then from whatever the subconscious
And
or
it's not,
brain or spirit say.
and it's not the exact same voice as it been me talking right now, but it's the same vibration, the same frequency.
Right.
So
So
yeah,
yeah,
I know
I
that.
know that.
I know that frequency. So it's
So
like,
it's like,
wow. And it's like, okay, now I'm able to piece together who killed me this time. You know what I'm saying? All that.
yeah,
All
that's
the time
dope.
I died I died twice in prison. I was killed in prison by a CIA agent that appeared had a persona of an inmate.
Mm-hmm.
It was a hitman.
Mm-hmm.
I was PC and he appeared as they decided to put no one was supposed to be with me, and they decided to give me a bunkie
Mm-hmm.
and gave me that bunkie. I didn't fall asleep. I didn't feel right with this bunkie, and they just
Killed you. Hmm. Can you hear me?
But here I am now.
Okay, I got one more question before we wrap this up. But heaven and hell, they're real places if you believe that they're real places. And is that a place that you'll go if you believe it?
I
Or,
won't believe it. I won't either one of them bitches.
but it is a real place. They're real places.
Spiritual, yeah.
So
Real spiritual.
how would you go like once you pass? Is it a choice? Is it something if you believe you're going to go because you believe it, or you believe it on earth? You gave energy towards it.
This is what you believe. It's what you put in your mind. What you tell yourself.
So it's
You're
like
going to
you're creating it in a sense.
you are the hell in the heaven, bro. When you're
Yeah.
living from the ego, you're in hell. When you're living from the spirit, you're in heaven, like, right?
Hmm.
But in their heaven, they're bowing down.
Right. To the ego. Hmm.
You're bowing down to the ego.
Hmm.
So why would I want to bow down to the ego? What the fuck is the ego doing for me? My back is shit, and I can't go pee. I gotta pee on myself. Come on, bro.
That's
I gotta
crazy.
wear a pamper.
Uh,
Like, come on, let's be real. Bitch, I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. When
you
I
know.
wanna how I wanna do it. Why I wanna do it? Shit, I might not even know at the time why I wanna do it. But I'm
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
It's my decision. It's what I wanna do.
Free spirits.
I'm free. I'm not
Yes,
in heaven.
ma'am.
I'm me. I'm free.
Well, I think we're gonna wrap this up from right here, man. It was a pleasure talking to you. You want to say how to reach you? Give out your, your contact, your ad, your social media handles, anything. Yeah.
Hey man. So you can hit me up on Instagram, man, at smoke_the_creator. I know a few
Hmm.
on this motherfucker slow as fuck. So I'm gonna spell it out for you. SMOKE_. I ain't spelling that. ZTHEHE is THE_creator. CREATOR. And then you got Zaddy Taylor on Facebook at
Yeah.
ZADDY Taylor. There's a space in between that. Taylor as in Taylor Swift. Yes, Zaddy. They won't let me change the fucking name. So what? And then you got TikTok at Smoke the Creator 11. Put together, no spaces.
Okay.
YouTube, hold up. YouTube Unfiltered Reactions 1. Put together at Unfiltered Reactions 1.
Okay. Well, all right, Smoke. I'm gonna be in touch, man. Have a good one.
I shame.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes,
sir.
ma'am. All right. Have a good one.